The rescue of SIR Ragnar. SIR Ragnar, one of the king's most powerful knights, has been captured. There is reason to believe that he is being held prisoner by Ulag, the orc warlord. You are to find Sir Ragnar and bring him back to the stairway. Prince Magnus offered a reward of 240 gold coins to be divided among the heroes if they rescue Sir Ragnar. No reward is earned if Sir Ragnar is killed during the escape. Welcome back, and the heroes are now venturing further into the catacombs, and Zargon, with anger, is trying to stop them, but is unable to, as the heroes now are in search, as per the quest, to aid in rescuing Sir Ragnar, who happened to have gotten himself captured by the villainous orc, warlord named Ulag. Alright, the heroes have made it to the next passageway within the catacombs, and like before, they're going to make a decision of who goes first, and I think it's going to be SIR, and bravely so. Let's not forget from the previous quests, they have obtained and still hold items that they carry through. So SIR currently has the heroic potion, and more importantly, he has 120 gold. Now, we have been promised that if we return Sir Ragnar wherever he is on the board, to the staircase without having him killed, the prince will pay us handsomely for it, 240 gold. In this day and age, that sounds very cheap for risking our lives. But we will venture forward and try to save Sir Ragnar. So, Sir Ragnar, what he's going to do first, Sir Ragnar, sorry for that. I meant SIR. What SIR the Barbarian was going to do first, he's going to roll for movement. Okay. And alright. And at this point, it is 8. His movement is 8. So what he's going to do is going to go like this. SIR 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to stay right here, and he's going to search. And from prior experiences, it's been a great experience. Let's see what occurs. Oh boy. It's a hazard. Suddenly, the stone beneath your feet gives way. You fall into a shallow hole, losing 1 body point and ending your turn. Yeah, you may get out as normal later on. Yeah, I love when that happens. But SIR is probably looking left and right saying, nobody make a comment at this point. So he goes, I didn't correct it from last time, but he goes from, sorry for that, sorry for the earthquake also, but he goes basically from 8 to 7 body points. All right. Now, after SIR has done his amazing turn, and, well, foolishly so, can't do anything else, Alda will do her turn, and let's see what she will do. And she has sorry for that, she has a 3, and what she will do is, she can't move far, 1, 2, 3, what a lazy little dwarf. Alright, so she's gonna search 2, and she right now, she has a strength potion, and she has 35 gold. So let's see, it's not written that clearly, but she has the strength potion and 35 gold, and I wonder why you move so slow. Carrying all that greedy loot, you. Alright. And what does she find? Oh, she finds a potion of healing. That is very, very good. Don't forget, traps get put back into the treasure loot, while any good items get, well, they stay out. So I just want to make sure that I did mark Izar, and I believe I did. Yeah. And at this point, she found healing potion also. Wow. All right, she did her turn. So quickly on, we're gonna go to now. We're gonna go to Raceland, our legendary Raceland, and yes, also him. We did not, sadly, so erase. He is not damaged. He is perfectly fine. And unlike his group mates, he just has a lot of gold shinies, and he's gonna roll first to see how far he moves, and he moves a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just gonna stay right here, and you cannot move diagonally. And he's gonna also search at this point, and hopefully he doesn't find it. Oh, potion of healing. That's good. That's good. That's good. Healing. All right. And let's see, last but not least, our amazing Wisp. Okay. Now, for Wisp is a little bit different, but I guess she's fine. She could do that next round. But she's not. She's gonna move her 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know what? She's gonna search. She's already has a defense potion, and she has some gold. So let's see what she can also find. She finds, well, more gold. 15 gold. Okay. So 15 gold. Let's add that to the... Okay. So that's good. She found 15 gold, and she will just take... So now they all move. And the eerie silence of Zargon has cometh. And now it's back to the hero's turn. So the heroes right now, okay, unlike, well, most, well, pretty much Izar has searched the area. Actually, they all have kind of searched for the area. It's just sad that, what do you call Izar, well, he found a trap instead of a loot. All right, so what's going to happen now, before he will go and he'll do his turn, because it doesn't make a difference, but Wisp will move first in this round. Well, what Wisp will do, you know, on her turn, she will use and cast a spell called Demon Form, which she used before, and primarily it's very, very good. And just as a reminder, the Warlock ignores pit traps and may roll 1 extra combat die each time they attack. So until the spell is broken. The spell is broken when she suffers 1 body point damage. Alright, she regains this spell when she pretty much slays a foe. So she's going to take the demon form, and pretty much, let's not forget that. So I'm going to have that remain here just to remind us that she has demon form going. Let's not forget also that this amazing quest, that there is traps and a hidden door. Alright, so Zargan has informed the formidable heroes, telling them there is a trap. Alright, so moving right along right now, after Wisp has played her turn, now let's see what Raceland would do. No, actually Izar will do. Izar decides to, he pretty much opens the door, and he has decided to step out and look around before he moves out and continue his movement. But as he continues his movement, certain things get revealed, and it is noticed that there is a ugly looking little goblin hiding not too far away in the corner right here. And they notice also there's a long hallway passageway going here, he noticed. So he has to decide where he's going to move, and he has to also watch out because we got this booger right there. So he's going to continue doing his 8 movements. So he did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna come, he's gonna take care of this. He wants to take care of this problem right there. And what he's going to do is pretty much attack this one. And let's see what happens in this case. He's going to roll his 3 dices because the broadsword allows him to roll 3 dices. And he's deciding to pretty much move this side of the hallway. This side of the hallway, just to take care of that so it doesn't attack. So, oh wow, that's amazing, by the way. He does 0 damage. So this goblin doesn't have to worry about anything. And that's good to know. So Wisp and Izar have done their turn. Now, let's see what Alda will do. And she needs to get out of there. Oh, she does 11. Wow. But she can't do anything about that. So she would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. She decides to go all the way down here. And nothing as much is revealed down the hallway. She can't see much of what's going on, what's awaiting her. But at the same time, one kind of curiously wonders what awaits the heroes. Now it's Raceland's turn. And Raceland will also 5, 6. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He has to decide if he's going to help Izar and said, no. 5, 6, just moving right along. And Wisp will pretty much remain in that way. And now they did their turn. It's Zargon's turn, and this goblin, this little booger here, is going to attack. And he attacks with 2 dices, by the way. Izar is ready to take it. Ooh, and it does 2 damage. The luck some goblins have. And now Izar gets to defend with 2 dices. And he defends 1, so he takes another damage. And he goes, Izar goes from, I remember he was already damaged because he pulled a trap. He is going to go from 7 to 6 now. Ooh. Down. Crazy Barbarian. Alright, that was Argon's turn. And at this point, the heroes now do their turn. So, what we're going to do first is going to do again Wisp. She's going to go. And the reason is because now don't forget, with her wand, she doesn't roll her regular 2 dice, she rolls 3, which makes her formidable, and she has range. Okay, so let's see. Oof, she moves amazingly too. Useless. Tart. So 2, she moves right there. So, what is she gonna do? She can't do much. She has already searched the room. She sees the doorway. The heroes are in trouble. So now it's going to be, well, before he moves, and there's no attack of opportunity, oddly enough, in this light dungeon exploration game. So he's going to attack first, and then he's going to move. So let's see what he does. He does 3 damage. Ooh. And the goblin only can defend with 1 dice. So let's see what happens. And at this point, he doesn't defend. Crazy barbarians. And now he's going to roll and see how far he moves. He's going to move 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, from this angle, he has just revealed something. And that is that there's a door passage right here. And there's another pesky goblin hiding right here. Was awaiting to ambush any of the heroes. But luckily, Aldo hopefully will deal with this little rodent. And that's 8. And by the way, as the heroes have slain this goblin, they have also at the same time revealed 2 goblins. Because there were 2 goblins right here. One was right here, happened to notice that the goblin got slain, and this goblin cried the alarm. And let's see what happens. So, that goblin took notice. Friend died. Booger died. Attack. Well, the alarm is not lit because they feel brave enough that they could take whatever was there awaiting them. So let's see what Alda rolls. And Alda rolls a 5, so she moves right in. And what she's going to do is attack this goblins right now. And she attacks with her short sword. And she does 2 damage. The goblin defends only with 1, and he doesn't defend. So he dies 2. This little pesky, little ugly looking goblin. Alright, this is good news. And that's 1 down, and she stays there, and she decides not to look into this room, just for safety purpose. And she's saying, guys, hurry up. Okay. Well, Wisp is really holding up. And now this is 5 for Raceland. 4. He's going to just stay here and wait. And now it is Zargon's turn. Now, the goblins don't roll for movement, as it's been noticed, so instead they have default movements, and they move 10 goblins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Now, Zargon has pretty much ended his turn, but there's a little problem in this case. As the goblins were running down in this way, they pretty much alerted the very goblin that was here to also join, and he's going to join in. As you could see, he was right there. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now, Zargon's pesky little minions are about to taunt the allies. And let's see what happens. Zargon has completely done his turn at this point, and everybody that has been alerted, possibly alerted by the current, stage of where the little pesky goblins are, they've been alerted, and they're chasing down the allies, and bravely so, because they're not alerting the others that are pretty much there. Alright, that's why it's still unknown, and it seems to me that there's something going on there. And right now we also know there's something going on here, and that will be interesting to see how that exploration progresses. Okay, so at this point it's the allies' turn, and you know what? We're going to start with Wisp again, and Wisp needs to kind of step out of there, and she does. 6, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she's going to stay from here. She's going to take a shot at this goblin. Now she rolls 3 dice, don't forget, luckily so, because A, she's in her demon form, and she kind of scared. Ooh, who's that? And she rolls 2 damage. And the goblins defend only with 1 die, so automatically he defended, by the way. That's a defense for the monsters, but it's not enough to save him, and pretty much that puts it off the board. Wisp has done her turn, and strongly so. Now, Izar, seeing what's going on, he feels like he has to run back to save the team, and he goes back by 4, but he's not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. He goes here, and, well, the broadsword cannot attack diagonally, so it doesn't matter. Even if you can see it, he can't do anything, and sadly so, he's going to stand there to be another wall. And these 2 allies, well, we'll see if she can make it, so we'll see if she rolls anything special. So Alda rolls, she rolls a 6, and what she decides to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so she pretty much moves back and forth, stays there. Raceland, on the other hand, I wouldn't risk him because he has only a dagger that he could throw. It'd be nice if he happens to obtain a wand, but then again, it's better than a dagger, that much I could tell you. It has range attack. So Raceland will stay where he is, and Raceland decides to pretty much skip his turn. So they're not going to open the door because they don't feel it's that safe to open right now. It's Zargon's turn. So let's see what Zargon will do. Okay. And that's the scary part. So Zargon, he doesn't need to roll to move. So he's going to move this pesky little goblin first. And this pesky little goblin will roll 2 dice to see what damage it does to Izar. And doesn't do any damage, so Izar doesn't have to worry. Then this goblin goes 2, 3, 4, 5. They cannot attack diagonally. So, 2 damages. And now, let's see what defense. And he defends himself. Izar. I am the barbarian. Alright. So that's pretty much went very bad for Zargon and very good for the allies. Who are hero questing this second quest to save and find locate SIR Ragnar. So by default, I think we're being forced. I think there's something going on here. So okay, so let's see how this thing progresses for the heroes. But first, they need to get rid of this pesky little goblins. So the first one to take action will be Izar, because pretty much he's surrounded. And he doesn't need his movement die first. He's going to need his attack die. And he's going to attack this goblin in particular. And he does amazingly so. No damage. And that's troublesome. And now Wisp will do her turn. And she, well, pretty much is going to attack this one. So she's going to roll her 3 dice. Hopefully she does better. And she does, wow, Wisp with that wand is amazing. Now the goblin will try to defend itself with its, it defends with 1 dice and it fails. So this goblin, pesky little goblin, is dead. Now, and Wisp will try to move and will just bring herself right here. And now it's Aldo's turn. And Aldo will say, do I go back and help? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not enough, but a short sword does attack diagonally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she will try that. So she will come right here right away. She's going to attack the pesky goblin. Yes, short swords attack diagonally, amazingly so. And she does 1 damage. And the goblin does not defend. Alright. Pesky little dwarf. Alright, so we're doing not bad at all. I mean, except for Isaac taking all that damage, but he's fine overall. Alright, and now for the last one, but not least, we'll get Isaac to move, Raceland to move, and Raceland, what he's going to do is just going to move up to here. Okay, and that pretty much leaves for the group what they're going to do. Zargon is going to react, angrily so, realizing that the pesky goblins got annihilated, and now it's back to the heroic heroes' turn. And let's see what the heroes will do at this point. And interestingly so we're gonna move this here because I feel a lot of the action is gonna happen here, and hopefully we're not wasting our time. And Zargon, SIR Ragnar is somewhere here, because it seems like something's going on there. Something's going on here and nothing else anywhere else. Alright, so let's see. So first it's going to be so let's do movements for the heroes, and that's 11 for Izar, and that's just going to bring him in front of the door, and he will not open the door yet. So it's going to be one of those rounds that's get me into position 6, and Aldo will just come right here. Sorry for that. And Zargon's turn. Zargon does nothing, because Zargon can't do anything, because Zargon sees that, well, all his minions are not about. And now the heroes being here, they're going to do what they can to pretty much, well, enter this doorway. So let's see what happens. This is going to be interesting. So I'm going to give Izar first the opportunity. So he's going to open the door. Reveal. Open Shushing. And when he opens the door, the following occurs. He realizes there's one lonely little orc defending a door. We might get lucky after all, my boys. Who are you calling boy? Okay, so now that Izar is there, he's going to pretty much roll the die to see how close he moves to that pesky orc. 1, 2, 3, 4, and right in his face. Who's taller than who? Green skin. Now we'll see how Izar attacks. Because so far, you have been a disaster. Oh my god. One damage. So let's see now, because the orcs, they defend with 2 dices. And defended very well, by the way. So the orc stood his ground. Now it is Alda's turn, and Alda says, oh boy, all beef and no brain. Alright, oh, she rolls amazingly, and she brings herself all the way here onto the other side of the orc and says, yeah, gonna take you down, boy. She needs to do at least 1 damage, and she does 2. And now the goblin defends himself, the orc defends himself, and unable to, takes the damage and is obliterated. Whew, that was nicely done, G-Unit. Alright, Raceland will try to move in now. And he does, and he moves 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he will wait right here, and he will do a little search. He says, hey, why not? We're in a room. Let's look around. You never know what you can find in the cracks. And he finds 15 gold. Well, what do you know? Usually one would say add the gold to anybody, but it's good to note that he was useful, and he found 15 gold. And now it is Wisp turn, and Wisp, oh, she moves in. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she goes, ooh, let's look and search. Maybe Raceland didn't find everything he could find. And, obviously she didn't find. Monster. Great. And that goes just back into the pile. Okay, and the orc is the main wandering monster that appears. And he appears right beside Wisp. How amazing is that? She had to do it. And now, especially that she was the last to move, it's Zargon's turn, and Zargon will move. And the orcs, they attack with 3 dices, by the way, because they carry broadswords too, like the crazy barbarian. And only 1 damage. Whew. Now, let's see if Wisp is able to defend. Okay, and Wisp, I believe, she rolls 2 dices for defense. And she doesn't take any, she doesn't successfully defend in any shape or form. And because she took a damage, by the way, she loses her ability in demon form. So she goes down from 4 body points to 3. She loses the demon form ability, sadly so, but she can regain it if she goes and kills somebody. And, okay, and that ends that. So Zargon did his turn, and now the heroes do their turn. And well, listen, I think Wisp has an opportunity here, so we're going to give it to Wisp, because if she kills him, she regains her demon form card. So let's see if she does that. And she does 1 damage. And let's see, because the orc defends 2 and is not able to. She kills them. Oh, 1 body point, little midget. And she will regain the demonic form spell, but she doesn't have it yet. She needs to recast it in order to have it. But that went very, very well. So now that we know certain things, okay, so let's see what happens. He did not search the room unlike the others, and let's see, because he didn't do such a good job in attacking. But let's see. So he's going to first search the room, and let's see what Izar finds. Please, no enemy. Oh, potion of strength. I like that. I like that, Izar. You need that. We got some good loot going on here. The heroes have not used a lot of their potions, and amazingly so, they're strong enough. Izar, he has the strength. Let's save it for a crazy foe. You know, juice up and become Bane. Okay, so what he's gonna do is actually gonna dare, and he's gonna go and step forward 1, and he's gonna open this door and reveal whatever awaits anybody on the other side. So, and that could open some door to pain, but then again, he's already damaged, and I don't think he cares much. So let's see what occurs. So the heroes have made it through, and now Izar has revealed 2 orcs, amazingly so. and doesn't make it any safer in any way. But he's going to try in some form to, now that he's stuck there, because he can't pretty much, well, he kind of could continue his movement, but he'll stay there just to feel safe. And what will Raceland do at this point? Because Wisp and Iser have done their turn. We can have Alda move in and do something, and let's see what she wants to do. But you know what? She has not searched rooms. She attacked before, so she has not. She will. She will search, because there's supposed to be a secret door, and there is no other door here, doorway, unless we're supposed to travel all the way back here, and maybe they were supposed to go to this room via there. But so let's search for. Well, it doesn't make sense to have a secret door here. So what instead she's going to do is roll here 7, and she's going to go right in 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to come right here, and she's going to attack this orc menacingly with her short sword, and she does no damage. The orc laughs. Ah, pesky fat dwarf. Alright, yeah, she didn't like that comment, by the way, but we will see what happens in this case. Raceland, on the other hand, you know, he's gonna do something very risky, and he will also roll, and let's see. Oh, he's coming in all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. So no, so he was right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna stay right here because he wants to have a good aim at this one. And the table is not in the way in any way, because it would have been in the way from there, corner to corner. Ah, spellcaster. Alright, yes, you have a spellcaster, and you're in trouble, buddy. Well, Raceland decides to cast a powerful spell, Fire of Wrath. This spell may be cast on any one monster, blasting it with flames. It inflicts 1 body point, that's all the orc needs to die, of damage, unless the monster can immediately roll 5 or 6 using a red die. You roll a 5 or 6, I'll personally kill you. Okay, so let's see. And he rolls a 3, and this orc falls to Raceland. Alright. And that puts him to safety, because now this orc will only attack that, and that ends the heroes, and now it's Zargon's turn. And Zargon, the only thing he can do is pretty much attack with this orc, and that's what he's going to do with the broadsword, and he's going to attack with 3 dices. And he does 3 damage. Oh, wonderful me. And this amazing dwarf, well, she only defends with 2. I would have expected better. Okay, but she has a healing potion, and she's going to be good. And she defends 0, so she takes 3 damage. Oh boy, talk too soon. Okay. So, she goes down from 7 to 4. But she's still fine. She still can stand her ground, and she can pretty much use the healing potion on her next turn as an action. Right? Because as an action, you can attack an adjacent monster, cast a spell, search treasure, search for secret doors, search for traps, and disarm a trap on any square. And right now, pretty much, at this point, she took damage, and Zargon informs the hero, there is something in this room. You know, there is a secret hidden door. Alright? So the heroes, knowing that, they know they have to search in this room to find it. So, okay. So now it's the hero's turn. It's going to be Iser's turn. And Iser said, you know what? I'm going to go in and finish this off. Oh my god, finally you move in. Okay, he comes in. Alright, mad and angry. And he says, enough of this. And he will roll, and he does 2 damage. The orc can defend with 2 dices and doesn't defend at all, so it is dead. And that resolves that, and he did his turn. Now that he did his turn, it is going to be Wisp's turn. Wisp, what she's going to do is cast again demonic form on herself, so she can pretty much, well, be very scary. And now that she did that, she can move at least, and she will move into that room a little bit further to join her allies, and she does 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now it is Alda's turn, and what Alda will do is, to be safe side, she will use one of her healing potion. Okay, and if you do not remember, a healing potion is pretty much, in above ranks you find a small bottle of bluish liquid. You can drink the healing potion of any time, recording a number of body points equal to the roll of 1 red die. So, oof. And 6, that's perfect. She will recover all of her health, more than she needed to. And again, that earthquake, sorry for that. And she does her turn, and now it's last but not least, it's Racelin's turn. And Racelin will search the room. As he searches the room, he reveals there is a secret passage door right here. Alright. And that is something good. And as the heroes, well, they haven't entered that secret passage, so they haven't revealed what's on the other side, but they do intend to go slowly on the next round. Zargon's turn. Zargon is very displeased, but it is what it is. And now the heroes have managed to locate and find the secret passage, and hopefully it leads to good things. Now it's the hero's turn, and Izar will be the first one to move in. And does he want to search the room first? Well, we know that Raceland searched only him, and he has found the secret passage. So we're going to... Okay, so you know what? We're going to have Izar, he's going to move in. 8. Alright, he's going to search the room too. Okay, and he will find a potion of defense. Okay, I like that. I like that. We're finding loot and treasure. And Izar. Defense. Oh, he has heroic strength and defense. Well, the sad thing is you can only drink one item. I mean, and one item only, because it says attack adjacent, search. Well, actually, no, I'm wrong. Nothing says that you cannot drink all their potions and get drunk on it. Well, if that's the case, he's going to have one amazing round against any possible serious foe that lies ahead. So he has that, he has done that. Alda will do her turn, and all she will do is just search. And she finds a gem. I have 35. So let's add on her account 35. We're going good. It's another 35. Way to go, Alda. We're getting rich here. Retirement plan coming soon. Now, Wisp, she will pretty much also search. Oh, God. Suddenly, she loses 1 body point. She found a hazard, as you could see. Oh, someone had to pull something like that. So she, Wisp, is gonna go from her. Where is Wisp? She's already in trouble. She's gonna go down to 2. That's not good. She has only defense potion. So, So Rayson, who already searched, is gonna be his turn now. And what he's going to do, he's gonna use one of his spells to aid, his allies. Okay, and he's going to use the spell of the Water of Healing. Unlike a potion, this one automatically up to 4 lost body points get recovered. Alright, and once you use this card, sadly so, they cannot, or the spells, they cannot be reused in this quest again. So she goes back to automatically to 4 to be on the safe side, because we don't know what's about to come and what's going to happen. So So she's safe. And that does the round. Zargon does his round. He just... And what do you know? It's the heroes again. So Izar will do and reveal the secret passage of what's hidden on the other side as he opens the doorway, and he will reveal the hidden room. And it's not something very pretty he has revealed. He'll continue his movement, for it's not impeding. The only issue is now he will be stuck here because he's between these two foes. And from what I checked, or remember, Izar is not in good health. He has 6 vitality, but he will be able to survive anything. So we will make sure. And let's see, he's going to attack now. He's going to go after the orc. And that is because the abomination, on the other hand, they have a 3 defense and 2 vitality. So he does 2 damage to the orc, and let's see what the orc is able to defend. The orc is not able to defend. The orc has been removed from the labyrinth, the catacombs, the dungeon. Alright, and now that pretty much completes his turn. So then Aldo will rush in because she hears Izar screaming and taking all the glory. She's jealous of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And don't forget, she can attack diagonally, and she will with her short sword. Dwarf with short sword. And she does nothing, obviously, diagonally. The abomination doesn't even look her way. It doesn't even notice her. And now we're going to need something. We're going to get Wisp. We're going to get Wisp to enter and attack. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. So let's see how far Wisp is able to enter the room. And she has no problem entering the room. She's going to come here. She rolls also 3 dices, don't forget, because now that she's in demonic form. And she does 1 damage. Whew, that's not even able to slay. And he rolls 3 defenses, and he defends against it, so she doesn't do anything. That's not good. 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 So now it's up to Raceland. Boy, oh boy. Hopefully he can make it to the room. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not even able to get into the room. And he can't pretty much get it there, right? The passageway is opened, so he can see through the doorway. And what he's going to do is cast a powerful spell. Raceland will summon forth the genie. And this spell can do a few things, but you know, it opens any door on the board, revealing what lies beyond, but we don't care for that. Or uses 5 combat dice to attack any monster within your line of sight. And pretty much in line of sight is this. Well, I don't know if it's in line of sight because Izar's in the way, so I don't think you can cast it. So he's going to stand right there, ready to enter the doorway. I think it's Zargon's turn. Zargon is going to do what he's going to be. I don't know how to say it, but it's obvious. And he does 2 damage. Izar will try to defend, and defends by 1, so Izar will take 1 damage. And Izar goes from 6 to 5. Okay, and now it's everybody's turn. And the abomination is like swinging madly, trying to attack everybody. Izar's gonna go first. Hopefully he does a death blow. And he does 1 damage only. And let's see what happens. And the abomination defends again. Now it's gonna be Wisp's turn. Wisp is gonna attack. And Wisp does nothing. This is not going too good. And then this is going to be Alda, and she does 1 damage. And the abomination defends with 3 dice, doesn't defend, takes 1 damage. So 1 damage against, and only 1 vitality required to slay this fearsome foe. So now, Raceland rethinks about using the genie at this point, It says maybe we can simply kill it in other ways. So he's going to roll 5. So he's going to enter this room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go from behind. Okay. Ooh, that weapon is in my face. Move it, boy. And let's see what he's going to do. From close range, Rayson will unleash a ball of flame. Does 2 body points. And the monster then rolls 2 red dice for each 5 or 6, 1 less damage. Alright, you only need 1 damage. You can't screw this up, Rayson. And doesn't. Oh, fire. And that, ooh, almost broke down the door even. Alright, way to go, Raceland. And that's kind of solves that and handles that. So let's see what happens from here. And now it's Zargon's turn. But it's just silence. And Zargon, I think, is trying to build up momentum, or is just venomously upset of what is occurring within the labyrinth catacomb dungeon. And let's see now. It's the Izar's turn. Back to the hero. They're hero questing. And Izar first will look for something, and he finds gold, and he finds 25 gold. Way to go, looter. Alright. Alright, 25 gold. Okay, we're getting rich here. Alright, so he's gonna roll. Let's see what he does. 9. Alright. So he's gonna do 1, 2. He's gonna prepare because I don't know what's gonna be waiting in the door, okay? So he's gonna kind of hold back a bit, you know, of doing anything, of opening, because he already got surprised there with the abomination. Who knows what's waiting there? So we're gonna go. Alda's gonna search 2, and Alda's gonna reveal a monster. Great. And great. I love monsters. And why are we having problems putting this back? Alright, so reveal the monster is going to be an orc, as we know. And because there's no direct way to attack Alda, the orc will appear there. And because there's an orc there, nobody else can search. So she will just do what she can do best, which is attack. And she does 1 damage. Oof. And the orc defends with 2 dice. Okay, so let's see what happens. And he defends. Bastard. Now it's Zargon's turn, and Zargon will attack, well, backstab Izar before he can turn, and does 2 damage. And Izar will try to defend for 2 damage, and does defend 1, so Izar goes down from 5 to 4, and very soon it's going to be blasted off. Alright. And now we call it Sweet Revenge. And we thought it's gonna end there. Alright, so Izar turns around. I don't know if he turns around. You know what? He's gonna open the door. Okay, so he's gonna open the door, and as he opens the door, he kind of reveals what's hidden on the other side, and hopefully nothing so bad and dire. And when he does open the door, he sees from the side some very weakling looking as SIR Ragnar is right here, and all the weekend, and he's exhausted and he's in pain. And now at this point, he has entered the room. He has opened the door, but let's see, let him enter this room. 8. So he is 1, 2, he's right here. But now there's several things that happen when this occurs. Well, there is trouble, because now the alarm and the labyrinth, the catacombs, everybody has been alerted, and you can hear the alarm as once Izar has opened the door. It was a trap. It unleashed and informed everybody of what's occurring. And now all the foes, all the doors, everything has been revealed, and the heroes have to make a choice, as the enemies have been alerted everywhere. The doors have been opened, and now the fear has kicked in, and SIR Ragnar is very, very weak, and he can only move at 1 die at a roll every time. So without much worry and much push, let's see when the heroes need to pretty much roll. We'll bring it up and reveal. We know Izar, on the other hand, has only 4 vitality. We know he has moved in already. We also know these heroes are right here. So we're gonna get, again, let's see what happens when Alda attacks. So Alda has 2 dice with her short sword, and she is unable to do anything. Now it is Wisp's turn, and Wisp, she's from here. She's gonna try to get that orc. She does 1 damage. How amazing is that? And that orc defends. Last but not least, we need something from with a 1 dagger. Let's see if he's able to slay it with 1 dagger. Oof, not even. So this orc turns to Raceland and attacks. And oof, this is not good because now all the foes in. Oh, and by the way, SIR Ragnar just got revealed, so he doesn't move necessarily, because he moves only with the person who revealed the door, which happens to be Izar. So, and he's in a weakened state, so he's going to attack. Ooh, 2 damage, and our amazing wizard defends 1. So Rayson takes 1 damage. And he goes from 4 to 3. Whew, that wasn't pretty, but this is not the bad part. The bad part now, all the foes move in, because our objective is to get SIR Ragnar on that staircase and get him to the prince, so we can obtain the gold, obviously. So moving along, we have to go through all this passageway everywhere and all the way here. They will be running this way, I guess, because pretty much they're desperate to get a grip on us and to stop us, well, to slay us and also to stop us from saving SIR Ragnar. So now the goblin, this one, will move as he moves 10, so he'll move the max of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, that's a runner. And amazingly so, the orcs don't move that bad. They move 8 actually, so they're gonna, like, this is gonna get really scary really quick. And this orc has already done its turn, so we don't have to worry about that. So this orc is gonna step out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and this is 10. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hope it's realized the dire situation the heroes are in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move that aside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, this is not good. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, humans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Humans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. As you can see, by no questions asked, by the next turn, we're gonna get them flooded in, and they're gonna be hitting us and hitting us and hitting us. Now we can create a bottleneck and wait for them here. Okay. And the thing about this, no spell really damages everybody across. So it's usually one-on-one. So now it's the hero's turn again, and I think we're gonna go with Alda at this point. You know, I'm gonna take Wisp, and Wisp, she's gonna do what she has to do, and she will try to. No, she does 2 this time, and only 1 defense, and that is enough to take the orc down. Whew. And no treasure hunting, guys, as I said. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She makes it here. Okay. Now we're gonna go to Izar. Izar said, let's make a run for it. Izar is gonna be 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And SIR Ragnar moves with him. 5. Not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, okay. And we're gonna get Raceland moving here, and yeah, Raceland's gonna move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna stop right here, and 4 damaging. 4 right here. We'll stop right there, and that does for that. Now it's Zargon's turn, and again, like Zargon is just like the apocalypse. Just move in. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know where they are. Yeah, we coming, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and that's 2, 4, 6, and 8. And this is what makes it very interesting. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is 4, and 3 only can move. And this pesky gauntlet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are the most clever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. Whew. And as you can see, it's pretty much getting a little bit ridiculous here. So, Wisp is very dangerous for Raceland's a little damage, well, Izar's damage. Wisp is fine, and Alda is fine. So, Wisp, where's Wisp? Wisp. Okay. Well, heroic strength, defense, healing. Raceland has healing. He only took 1 damage. So what Raceland will do, he will use that healing potion on the barbarian, Izar. Oh, sorry, it's 1 die. Oh, I would love to reroll that, but you get 2 back. Whew. And that wasn't good. And goes from 4 to 6. And 6. All right. Not bad. Luckily, most of these, well, they roll 2. No, actually, the orcs roll 3 dice, which can be very damaging and quickly, especially that there's many orcs. Okay, so Raceland did his turn, and Raceland will now see how far he can move into that room. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. He will stay here. Izar will move now, and he will move 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, does he stay here? You know what? He's gonna stay here. You know what? He's gonna try to get him cornered in, get the enemy to come in there. So he's gonna stay there. And now SIR Ragnar moves. Oh, I meant he tries to move. And so don't forget, he rolls only 1 die. He has 2 defense dice and doesn't get to attack. He's very weak, and pretty much 1 hit can 1 or 2 hits can kill him off. So we don't want him to die. Alda will now move in. She will move 4. Not the greatest move. 1, 2, 3, and she will stay right here. And that does for the heroes. And now it's the pesky goblins. Okay, so let's see what the goblins. Zargon is salivating. It's an opportunity. Cannot miss. 1, 2, 3. And 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and sure, come in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is not fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9, 10, and this goblin makes it here, and 6. Oof. Oof. Are you feeling the pressure? SIR Ragnar can't even attack, so weakened. Now is the time for the heroes to act as best and to do the maximum damage they could do. But before that, these two goblins attack SIR, because they're the only ones who are able to. And they roll a pesky little 2 dice attack dice. Okay, so let's see. They do nothing. Whew, one of them did nothing and the other one did nothing. 2 misses, and I like that. And now the barbarian and the group fearsome. So this SIR will attack. We got it. Okay, so SIR will attack this goblin. Oh, he did 2. He has 1 more die because he attacks with broadsword. Okay, so he did 2 damage. And the pesky goblin only defends with 1 die and doesn't defend well because it's an automatic death at this point, not even a point to roll the defense die. So Wisp will do the next attack, and she will go exactly attack this one. And she rolls 3 dice also, and she does unbelievably amazing. She misses all. Okay, and then Aldo will try to move in. Oh, it was SIR Ragnar's turn, because don't forget, every time SIR does an action, SIR Ragnar moves in. So 1, 2, 3. It will just stay here. And at this point, Aldo will move, and she will move 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She will stop right here and ready to swing her short sword. And that's 1. Whew. And doesn't defend. Got rid of this pesky goblin. So far, not bad. Okay, not bad at all, and I like it. Okay, and the next thing that's going to happen is now it is well, he can come here and he has line of sight. It's argumentative. Right through the door. Does he see this ugly looking orc that's about to walk in? I would say so. So Raceland will try to do something. He'll move right there. 1, 2. Okay. And he's gonna try to get this orc. Okay, but let's see what he could do. Well, Raceland will, pretty much knowing all the foes that's on the board, he will cast this spell, which is the genie, and it's 5 combat dice. So it's like overkill. Well, things can happen. I'll leave it at that. So let's see. 5 amazing dices. And that's 4 damage. And the orcs, they have 2 defense dice, so pretty much that's an automatic death. Alright. So knowing that, everybody has done their turn, and now it is Zargon's turn. Oh, there's a frenzy, they're angry. Okay, so he will come in this other side. I want my chance to slay you, heroes. He will come here. He will come here. Now they're pretty much all waiting in line to get pretty much tackled down and killed, but this bottleneck is the best thing you could do to pretty much handle them. And Zargon can only attack once in this case, and there's no retaliation. So he can attack only once, and he's going to attack, and he will 3 damage. My God, mercy. And 1 defense, so 2 damage. 2 damage for SIR. So he goes from 6, 4. Alright, that's not good, SIR. And is there anything in a sense of healing? Who has healing? Ooh, Raceland. The Raceland has used already his healing potion, I believe. Has he not? The Raceland has. So, and that's pretty much it. So Raceland has moved. I remember used it, and I don't know if he has erased it off. So no one has really healing per se, and at this point it doesn't look that good. So Izar is at 4, and let's see what the heroes can do. Okay, so Izar will attack. Well, hopefully he slays the damn orc, and he 1 damage. Okay, and the orc defense. That's not good. Izar will move aside. Actually, he won't move aside. He will actually stay there. He decides to not move. Sorry. And he stays in position. And now it's, how can I say, it's going to be Alda's turn. So let's see what Alda can do. And he has the potion of defense. Alda has what? Alda has the potion of strength, which is kind of useless. Okay, so Alda will try to attack and does 1 damage. The orc tries to defend and doesn't and dies. Well done, Alda. Now, so well, let's see what Rayson will do. So Rayson will cast this Courage, so the next time Izar attacks, he attacks with 2 extra combat dice, which is very, very good. This is insurance that he slays somebody. Wisp on the other, so Rayson will also roll to move, and he will move aside. Good reason so. So Wisp can move inside, and amazing rolls. Okay, and Wisp will try to attack in her demonic form and try to slay this orc right there. 1. Alright, and he defends. This is really bad. So now it's Zargon's turn. The orc comes in. Okay, and they're all kind of stuck here, but they're all moving in. They want their opportunity, attack of opportunity, and that orc attacks, and 3 damage right there. Oh, Izar, we need you to defend 1, so 2 damage. This is looking bloody. Izar goes from 4 and to 2. This is not good. This is not good at all. Okay, and the rest cannot do much. Now it's the hero's turn, and now let's really see certain things. So, what is a there's a heroic potion, and there's a strength. Strength will allow to extra attack. Defense will give extra defense. And let's see what a heroic potion will do. A heroic potion. Bear with me. It's, you are surprised to find if you drink it constantly beyond the attack, you may take 2 attacks instead of 1. Wow. Okay. I will not use that right now, but that would have been good to know early on. You can pretty much, with the heroic potion, attack twice instead of once. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Fix that door. Alright. So, Izar will... Izar pretty much will do the following. Will attack this orc and do 1 damage. Oh my god. And slays it. That's a near call. Alright, and then what he's going to do, he's going to try to move aside, and he does, and that is, he's just going to move here, and the next thing is going to happen is Wisp 3. Wisp is going to move in here. Very risky. and Wisp is going to take a shot at the next orc. Follow me on this. It's a bloodbath. Oh my goodness gracious, great. Don't finish that. So Alda has to do something, and she will step in the way. So she will do this. She'll come here to ensure that nobody comes after on Wisp. She's at full health, and she's gonna attack with her cheesy short sword. And you know what? Does 1 damage, and the orc did not defend on that. And amazing. So don't forget, the orcs do not defend with this. They defend only with this, which happens to be only one-sided on the die roll. So now that she did that, Raceland, well, what Raceland will do is, and the courage pretty much is useless. I didn't put the extra die on that, but here, 11, move right here. SIR Ragnar is just gonna move a little bit here. He was supposed to move Izar, and that's just to show. Okay, now it's Zargon's turn. Zargon will move his guys right in. Pesky little pesky, and that's not good at all. Okay, so what's gonna happen is this goblin, this ugly looking orc is gonna attack. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's 3. And no defense. That was 2 actually, so 2 damage to Alda. Let's do this rapid fire. With Alda taking 2 damage, she goes down to 5. Alright. So the orcs and the goblins and Zargon can't do much more, and now it is the hero's turn. So Alda is gonna do her attack. Whew. And she rolls 2 dice, and she does 2 damage, and the goblin doesn't defend. That takes the goblin. And then the heroes will do the next thing. She will decide, because she can move, she will let here 10, so she will move 1, 2, 3, and she will let you risk it. 1, 2, 3. Izar has, well, he has to kill this goblin. Wisp, very, very tempting, very, very tempting. You know what? I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna bring Izar in, and Izar is just gonna chill right here. And at this point, the heroes will kind of put at a pause, and let's see what Zargon will do. Orc will move in, and he will attack, and he does 2 damage. And Izar will try to defend. He defends 1, and he takes 1 damage. Whew, we're having countdown here. This is 1. Okay, so I don't think that was a smart decision, but he's safe because, well, the pesky little goblins, they can't do much. Okay, so now it's the hero turn. Izar will attack, and Izar will roll his amazing. Oh, I don't know how this orc ended up in there. All right, and let's see what the heroes will do. And that is 2 damage for Izar, and the goblin doesn't defend. The orc. Don't call me a goblin. Alright, so that's good. He's gonna try to move away now because he's not that safe. 3, so he's just gonna move here. And now we're gonna get Alda to step out. And 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And she will attack with her amazing short sword. And she does 1 damage. The goblin only defends with 1 dice and doesn't defend. That kind of, well, that doesn't look too good for Zargon. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she rolls 3 dices. Come Come on, Wisp. She does 2 damage. The goblin is automatically dead because the goblin only has 1 die at defense. So at this point, the heroes have eliminated all the foes, and now the objective is simple. We have a choice. We can go for this treasure chest, or we could just bring. You know what? We'll focus on. Well, Isar is not going to open any chest because it's traps, and Raisa neither. Wisp can try, but Alda's the best because Alda can. Well, we need to know where the trap lies. Okay, so what's gonna happen is we will see. So we will pretty much make SIR Ragnar move. We'll make the others move forward, and we will send Wisp to. We're gonna send Wisp for here. She's closer to that treasure chest, and we're gonna send Alda pretty much to that one. All right. So in the next best thing, we find out this is a trap. By the way, now that we know it's a trap, only Alda is good. They got the tools to pretty much untrap anything. So, and they get it pretty good. So let's roll dice. Oh, sorry, it's 1 die. It's not 3 dices. And successfully untrap it. All right. And oh, it's empty. Oh, for nothing all this way. All right, and now we're gonna see what she finds. She searches right here, and when she searches there, she happens to find 60. Oh wow, she finds a whole sort of loot. She finds 60 gold in there, also a potion of healing, you know, so that's amazing for Wisp. And we're gonna find Wisp right now, and Wisp has found 60 gold and a potion of healing. Way to go. And now they're going to try to make it back to them, because before SIR Ragnar walks there, because SIR Ragnar walks there, and they have completed their objective in this quest. Well, the heroes have made it, and successfully so. And at this point, now what we're going to do is tally the total gold that the heroes have accumulated in this formidable quest. And don't forget, they also obtain, well, they happen to return, you know, SIR Ragnar to the prince, and he is very grateful, and that gives them another 240 gold to their loot. And that's amazing, because they didn't spend their gold up to now, and that will let them to go to the equipment shop, because there seems to be an equipment shop in between the quests, and there's a shopkeeper waiting for them and to offer them a service. And now, very important to mention that the first 2 quests are pretty much completed. So for all the heroes, way to go. And by the way, all those that are damaged have become undamaged now. And that is something amazing on its own. So this means that on the next quest, all the heroes will be in full health. So let's see what it is the heroes decide to do with their total loot. So the heroes have 705 gold in total. 705 gold in total. This is something amazing. And now they could buy another one. And this one, oh, sadly so, the wand can only be used by a warlock. Not a wizard. A wizard doesn't know how to use a wand. It would have been nice to obtain this. So I want to go through the items, and we will decide together on what the heroes have decided to get. Well, there is something amazing here. With the 705 gold we have a choice between the crossbow. Sorry about that. The crossbow. The crossbow allows you 3 combat dice, which is amazing, and gives you range, which is very good. But then again, Alda, which I feel very bad and awkward with the short sword that only gives 2, she can, well, pretty much take this heavy double-edged axe and make her feel like a real dwarf. And she has 4 combat dice. So at this point, I'm going to go with the... We have already run range, and I'll gladly add another range if I possibly can, but sadly so the wizard can't carry a crossbow. So we have already one ranged. So what's gonna happen is and the demon form can work on this. So if this is 3 combat dice, then demon form later on, if we can afford this, will enable this to become 4, which is amazing. So anyways, we're gonna go on with the battle axe for Alda, and her attack combat dice will be 4 instead the regular 2. The only thing is, obviously, it's two-handed, and obviously you cannot attack diagonally like the short sword anymore. Not that she cares anyways. She'll feel fearsome like the real dwarf. So, amazingly so, now we only have 255 gold left, and more importantly, Alda is equipped with her fearsome battle axe, which will allow her 4 combat dice. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and join us on the next quest with these amazing heroes.